I'm assuming this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me try problem 1 here. Handling the budget. Okay, let's get set up for that. I am going to put it down here. Just cause. Let's grab this. Hit OK. Like that. And change this to puzzle 1. Handling the budget. Hopefully it'll be nice and easy, and then I can wrap the stream up. Right? Oh yeah, we don't have it yet? That's okay. There. All right, let's take a look at handling the budget. You're finally on summer vacation. Being away from the lab all the shiny gadgets is a downside. Though it's your summer vacation, you can't really complain. Oh, what's that? You're on call with your team? They've asked you to do them a tiny favor and cover certain tasks as they are occupied with some secret mission that they obviously cannot disclose. After years of work, you figure out that phrase means we're going partying. Great. Well, it seems like your summer vacation is postponed. Let's not stress about that, though. This should be done in a jiffy. You read the note sent to you. You've been asked to handle the lab's budget. The file consists of 300 positive integers, each representing the price of a purchased item. First, you have to determine the sum of the prices of all 300 purchased items. Okay, that's easy enough, right? Copy. And input problem1.text. Paste that in there. Okay. We have the lines. We can do a part 1. And it's just as lines, parse, map, line.parse as, and they're all positive numbers. I guess I have this one still. Okay. So we can just sum them up as usizes. Right. And that failed because I forgot a .iter here. And now we have an answer here. Hey, the correct answer. All right, let's commit. It's tiny, but we'll commit it anyway. Git add source, git commit -am. Problem 1, handling the budget, part 1. I'm very inconsistent on my commit messages. Continue to part 2. Your team quickly points out that the total price was too high. You'll have to reduce this unacceptable price. Fortunately, you're an avid voucher collector, so this shouldn't be a problem. You rummage through your collection and gather a set of vouchers that gives you the 20 most expensive items for free. For example, suppose you had the same list of 6 items, you get the 2. Okay, so it's just sum all but the last 20, or the highest 20. What we can do is let prices equals lines iter map this. All right, collect into a vec. And then we can say prices sort. And then we want all but the last 20. So this is actually just prices iter. Yeah, prices iter sum. Well, this will give us the this number. Again, I got to put it in a comment. That looks like the same number. Okay, very good. And now we want all but the last 20. So we want to say println part 2 is prices iter rev skip 20 sum usize. And we get a different number. Hey, that's the correct answer. Okay, that was simple enough. git commit am problem 1 part 2. All right, let's continue to part 3. Your team thinks the price is still too high. Being the team player that you are, you search for the best voucher you own. This special voucher considers the prices of the items in the order of purchase. The final price is determined by adding the first price, subtracting the second, adding third. Okay. All right. Of course, this means that you can end up with a negative price. So I got to change all those U sizes. I sizes. There we go. Done. What do we want to do then? If we're going to alternate, we can still do a map, but we can do an enumerate and then determine if it's an even, we add it, and if it's an odd, we subtract it. Right? Println. Oh, but we've sorted the prices. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll calculate part 3 before we do the sort. And then println part 3 is equal to part 3. Is this cheating? No, it's not cheating. Part 3 is equal to, we're going to now say prices dot iter enumerate map the index and the price. And we're going to say if the index mod 2 is 0, so it's even, then it's price, else it's negative price. And then we're going to sum those up. Expected ampersand I size found I size. Where? Let's see what the actual error is. Besides that error. Oh, I gotta just deref them. Okay. Oops. P times rice. Price. There we go. So we got another different number. It's not negative. Dang. I was hoping to get money back. Hey, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, the only tricky thing is that, you know, if in order to do part 2, the easiest way to do part 2 is just to sort and then reverse it, skipping the first 20, right? Which meant that part 3 needed to be calculated before we got to part 2. So whatever, it all works. It's all good. Git status, git commit -am, problem 1 part 3. All right. I think that will wrap things up for me for today. Here they are. Yeah, we did a bunch today. We did problems 6, 7, and 8, and we went back to 1. So in the next stream, we will, let's read the remainder of the story. That's a much better deal than what you had before, and your team is in utter disbelief at the new price. Unfortunately, you won't be able to gain ridiculous sums of money for yourself. That was probably a loss on your part. Yeah. It would have been nice to make that negative.